Imagine a farmer who plants a seed and expects it to bear fruit immediately. Sounds absurd, right? Now consider the verse, "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." Galatians 6, verse 9. This verse, much like our farmer's story, reminds us of the power of patience and perseverance in doing good, even when immediate results are not visible. Just like farming, doing good requires patience and consistency. In the fast-paced world of instant gratification, we often forget the virtue of patience. Our contemporary society, with its relentless speed and ceaseless demands, can lead us to feel overwhelmed, even exhausted. The constant race for success, the societal pressures we face daily, and the unending quest for instant achievement, all these challenges may cause us to grow weary, to want to give up. Consider burnout, for instance. As we chase after our ambitions, we often push aside the need for rest, for balance. We become engrossed in our work, in our pursuits, until we find ourselves drained, empty, and on the verge of giving up. We strive for quick victories, but in doing so, we overlook the importance of resilience, of endurance. Then there's societal pressure, a force that can be as subtle as it is potent. We find ourselves constantly compared to others, our worth seemingly measured by our accomplishments. We are urged to conform, to fit into neatly defined boxes. This can lead us to question our value, our purpose, our worth. It can make us want to surrender, to abandon our individuality. And of course, there's the quest for quick success. We live in a world where everything seems to happen at the speed of light. Success stories are often glamorized, the struggles and failures conveniently omitted. This can create an illusion of easy triumph, leading us to expect instant results. When these expectations are not met, we may feel disheartened, disillusioned, ready to throw in the towel. But here's where the wisdom of Galatians 6, verse 9 comes into play. It teaches us not to grow weary of doing good. It encourages us to persevere, to remain steadfast, no matter the challenges we face. For it promises that in due season, we will reap the rewards of our persistence if we do not give up. Times may be tough, but remember, the farmer must wait for the right season to reap his harvest. Just as the farmer patiently sows his seeds, nurtures his crops, and waits for the right season to harvest, so too must we persevere in our endeavors, trusting in the promise of a fruitful yield. So what does it truly mean to not grow weary of doing good? Well, let's delve into the heart of this phrase. It's all about persistence, the ability to keep going even when the road gets tough, even when you can't see the end of the tunnel. It's about resilience, about bouncing back from setbacks, and carrying on with even more determination. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who made thousands of unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's persistence, that's not growing weary of doing good. Or take a look at scientific studies. Research shows that grit, a quality closely related to persistence, is one of the key factors in achieving success. It's not necessarily about being the smartest or the most talented, but about being the one who keeps going, who doesn't give up when things get tough. Persistence means holding on to your vision. Even when others doubt you, even when you doubt yourself, it's about standing firm in your belief that your actions, no matter how small, can make a difference. So when we talk about not growing weary of doing good, we're talking about the power of persistence. We're talking about the strength that comes from resilience, the success that stems from consistent effort. Persistence, therefore, is not just about striving, it's about thriving amidst adversity. We've journeyed through the wisdom of an ancient verse and seen its relevance in our modern world. This journey has taken us from the bustling streets of our contemporary existence into the quiet patience of a farmer awaiting his harvest. We've unpacked the challenges of our time, the relentless pace, the constant change, the nagging uncertainties, but we've also reminded ourselves of the power of persistence, the strength in patience, and the importance of not letting weariness overcome our spirit. Through it all, we've come to understand the essence of the verse from Galatians. It's not just about doing good, it's about continuing to do good, even when the harvest seems far off. It's about holding on to hope, about trusting in the rhythm of the seasons, about believing in the fruits of our labor. So as you face the challenges of your day, remember the farmer and his seed. Do not grow weary of doing good, for in due season you will reap if you do not give up. If this message resonates with you, do not forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring content.